Hey, Scarefest fans, this is Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly. This week I'm going to give you a twofer. Now, the Boneheads finally got together, hung out for a few minutes, and watched some crappy horror films, which we have a tendency to do for some, I don't know idea reason. James had bought this one on the first one, but he actually bought both of them. And he was like, but you can at least review them for Scarefest television. But they're kind of old. You may have already seen them, but so I'm going to put two of them together. The first one I'm going to talk about is called The Evil Within, not based on the game. And it stars Frederick Kohler as the lead kid, but you probably don't know who he is. Michael Berryman's in it, who's just a fantastic, sweet person. You've been to Scarefest, you've met him. Wonderful human being. Has a role that's not quite big enough for him. So I'm Sean Patrick Flannery from the Boondock Saints and Dina Meyer. Basically, the plot is a lonely and mentally disabled boy who lives with his older brothers, urged by a reflection in an antique mirror to go on a murderous rampage. You ever watch something and you think, this is not only insulting, but I find it slightly offensive. So the boy has some sort of, he's mentally handicapped, he has a disability. And he has something in the mirror telling him to do other things. It's because to make him smarter. None of it makes any sense. It's not very good. You can find this movie on Tubi. Really, the only reason to watch it, other than some scenes towards the end with a certain ice cream person lady in the movie, is for, I don't know why you'd watch it. Actually, Michael Berryman is the best thing in this thing. He has a few good shots. There's some great images in it. I'm going to try to find positive things about it, but the story altogether is not very good. It was written and directed by a guy named Andrew Getty, who actually passed away before the movie was completed, so that might explain some of it. I like the whole opening act. It looks like a 90s Soundgarden video, but the movie itself, not so much. The next one I want to talk about is from 2009, and it's a movie that's got a huge cast, but God, did I not care for it. It has Justin Long, Christina Ricci, and even better, Liam Neeson. And it has an ending that I kind of enjoyed, but it's written and directed by Agnieszka. I can't say her name. And it's called After Life. Once again, not based on the Ricky Gervais show. What it is Christina Ricci gets in a fight with her boyfriend, gets in an accident, finds herself as a cadaver in a mortuary, and the mortician is played by, you guessed it, Liam Neeson. Most of you have never even heard of this, and that's okay. But he's on it. You can watch it on Netflix, I think. And he talks to the dead, or says he can talk to the dead. And I don't want to give away too much. It's not an awful movie. The difference between this and the other, The Evil Within, is this has got great actors in it. The thing is, though, it's still not great. And there's a reason why I'm probably 13 years later watching it, is just because it just isn't good. Once again, though, Christina Ricci topless for the last third of it, if that excites you. Liam Neeson's not topless, which made me sad. I enjoyed parts of it. I don't know. It's just so cliche. Is she dead? Is she not dead? I'm not going to tell you and give it away, but Liam Neeson may not very well be a very nice guy. And if he is a nice guy, he may be mentally unstable. Check out Afterlife only if you really, really love Liam Neeson. Otherwise, just kind of skip it, okay? Skip both of these movies. If you have to watch them, one's on Tubi, the other one I think's on Netflix. This has been Joe Lewis, a Bonehead Weekly. Sorry, I'm not telling you about anything you should see. I feel bad. Blame James Thomas.